Gentlemen,
What's happening, Howard?
Yeah,
How are you?
okay, got it.
good
Meeting is
rest.
now streaming live on YouTube.
Economy is growing for the first time in 15 years. Businesses are coming back. Unemployment is at an all-time low.
Cheers, buddy.
Improve public safety while cutting our property tax rate. We've come a long way.
Except I still don't see on YouTube.
It is on YouTube. I'm seeing it.
I've seen it. Resurrection is going on. The insurrection is going on.
Yeah, what's up, Hinton? Oh, what the
Hey,
fuck?
Insurrection, brother.
What's going on
Insurrection.
in Canada? I heard something about that.
No, wait here.
Oh, they got a beef going on with India.
It's
Oh.
not showing up on
The
YouTube.
afternoon version.
It's not showing up on YouTube though.
I gotta switch my camera.
Haven't seen this one before.
There we go.
Different than what's going on with YouTube.
Jessica Benham said,
Hey, there I am. It's
There
us.
you are. Hey,
It's 7.
It's us. Oh, fucking pain in the ass.
so India's upset with Trudeau.
Why would he do now?
Well, some Sikh got killed in BC in Vancouver in May, and they didn't catch the guys, but they believe the Indian government sent agents to bump the Sikh guy off because he was something about the Sikhs in India. They wanted a separate province,
Yeah.
Kashmir or whatever. So the Indian agents, Trudeau accused the Indian government of assassinating this Sikh guy. So now they're at butts with one another, headbutting one another. Trudeau and the Indians.
Yeah, I've kept up on it, Howard.
Say what?
I've kept up on what's going on with that there in Canada.
Yeah,
In this week.
it just started. So I don't care. I don't care what goes on in Canada. Well, the stuff in the YouTube just ended.
Yeah, but he was killed all the way back in June.
May or June, yeah, like 6 months ago. Trudeau accused the Indian government when he was over there of them being involved, that they had agents, Indian agents, bump them off.
He's an idiot.
You got that right.
Hey, we're not much better, so that's why I'm not saying nothing there.
We're worse.
Yeah,
I know, we are
yeah.
fucking
Worse.
little moron.
So whatever happened to the cocaine in the White House?
Yeah,
Was it?
Trump did it. Trump did it.
Trump did it. Biden Jr. Was
Trump
it him?
did it.
He was addicted when he got his gun license. That's what they charged him with, right? Lying on a statement.
That's all freaking.
That's a wag the dog. All that is, man.
The dog that wags the tail, the tail
Wag
wags
the
the dog.
dog. Oh, look at we're taking care of that bad hunter.
Yeah, they need to go after that freaking. That's a lot of tax money he freaking skipped out on, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they never pay that.
Then somebody else paid the taxes for him. Tax bill.
Imagine.
Yeah,
Unfucking believable.
Get some questions that I have in my head out of the way before we
I
get.
was watching TV. Yeah, Howard's.
My wife is watching Judge Judy.
Uh,
Judge
You
Judy.
can hear the TV actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
See it too.
Is Judge Judy voting for Trump this year? Or next year?
what's that?
Is Judge?
They're all
Judy voting for
reruns from
Trump next year?
2017, 2018. I think she started.
I can share some music here, see how that works.
I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite and tear my veins. Never did I wanna be here again.
Man, I cleaned my fucking workshop today. What a fucking disaster, man.
No.
I can't just think if I didn't, I have a vacuum system, and thank God I have that, man. I mean, that takes up, I'm gonna say 85% of it, and the rest of it is just fucking all the little cut-offs that just fucking pile up behind the bandsaw and this
Yeah,
fucking.
it doesn't get the dust out of the air though, so.
No, it doesn't. It not at all. It puts more dust in the air.
Yeah.
And usually what I usually mostly use that thing for is when I'm planing, because man, that fucking planer just makes a lot of fucking sawdust,
Oh, yeah.
wood chips.
How big a planer you got?
I got a 15-inch.
Can you open your garage door and have it?
Yeah, I open up on the nice weather I do.
15 by 6?
Yes.
Yep. I got one too. Big old
Yeah, I
head.
bought mine's a Grizzly. I bought it on grizzly.com or whatever. I got a Grizzly table saw, and I bought the 5 horsepower table saw.
Big old
And it's a
head.
10-inch, swings a 10-inch blade on it. I love the table saw. It's nice, man. I was cutting some really fucking thick maple a couple of years ago when I first got it. I'm like, this would have stopped my fucking bench saw in its tracks, and it's just fucking, it was like 4 inches thick, and I just plowed through it with a fucking ripping blade, man. It did not even a hint of slowing down. It was like, yeah, I like this saw. I couldn't afford the saw stop.
Power.
What?
Power.
Oh, I'm not even on YouTube.
No, power is coming in. He wants to come in.
Oh,
He must have went on Rumble somehow and saw it. That's the only place it's been. You guys ready for this?
What? Oh, he wants to
It's
come
in
on?
power.
He talks too slow, man.
he's got a language barrier though.
I know.
He's okay.
Can you hear me?
We
Yeah, but
can.
we got to see you, man. You got to come on. You got to show your face.
Yeah.
I don't have a fucking camera.
What? Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
no,
Take the
I
tape
don't.
off your camera. You know you got it on your little laptop.
Well, okay, I'm lying.
Mm.
It's in my, how you say it,
I don't know.
storage. And
It's in
it's
your
like,
storage now.
and it's like 30 years old, like
30
240
years ago, they didn't
p.
make fucking camera like that.
Well, 20 years ago.
Well, they didn't make
It's like
cameras then. They're
two-
only 20
two-
bucks. They're only 20 bucks,
four-
man.
Yeah, they're cheap, but I don't need it to anywhere. It's like 240 or 360p. Like, it's not even DVD quality. I bought it with my first computer.
Always wanted to work on your new one.
Yeah, right.
I didn't hear what you said, Mitoke.
It probably won't work on the new computer. I know I have so many old cams from my old
Yeah.
stuff that.
Probably true because the drivers or whatever, they are so old.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't even tested with the latest, like 2 of my newest
Oh.
computers.
Oh, excuse me.
So what time the fights are starting? In 40 minutes or
No fights.
no
It was on
fights?
Saturday night.
Saturday.
Oh,
This is just the weed growers group.
oh, okay. No problem. Dinax has a contender series.
So you are live on the internet.
I know.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, I know. I'm good with you guys. I'm hope with you are also with me, even I talk slowly and poorly.
Mostly slowly.
Yeah, but
I would say start giving a few phrases in your native language and then we'll see what they.
yeah, I generally talk quite slowly, but English I have to quite I I'm like double slow basically because I have to translate in my mind before it comes out from my mouth. So
You have to think about the words instead of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
automatic.
yeah,
I couldn't even pass first year Spanish, so I give you credit, son.
yeah. But I learned English pretty well because I started to play some Nintendo and those computers like 8 years old. So I had some minimal English skills before the school, and on the third grade we started to really like practice it. So I read it like 6 years in the school. So I got pretty good at it. So I was much better talking when I was younger, but it's neat constantly speaking to someone with English because I see now that I have been keeping a big breaks from English, so that's why it's sometimes hard to make sentences for me.
What about Russian? You speak any Russian?
No, just a few words. No, it's I don't think they even taught it in the school for us. I think we had French, German, English, Swedish, maybe few others that we could choose on the third grade. And then someone took 2 languages. I remember people taking example English and French or English and Germany, but I took only the English. And the school years 7 to 9, so 3 years, we have to read Swedish. It's in the law because this is 2 language country, so it's bullshit. And the politics talk a lot about it, that it should be stopped, that they force us to practice for 3 years in the school and nobody even wants to speak it, that no one needs it here. So it's like I never need it anywhere.
No Swedish, huh?
Only places here where they speak Swedish are the very coast, like almost the islands in the coastline. The fishermen and those guys, they talk Swedish. But even I live in the south coast, but I live in the big city, of course. But here also lives those Swedish. We call them Swedish Finns because they're like native Swedes, but they live in here. But they think they're like upper class. Like they think us Finns down. They think they are better people.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. They're like first class citizens and we are like second class.
Yeah.
Here in Finland.
Socialist system.
Yeah. It's from I think it's from the past, from the history, because we have been under the rule of Sweden, so the Swedish people still think they are some kind of superior
Sweden, Germany.
We've been under Russia and Sweden. I don't remember
Germany.
before.
Germany came through, you invaded Russia.
Yeah, we accept first, but after that we have had to kick them out because of the peace contract with the Russia. So we had a big war in the Lapland against the Nazis.
Hey, Silk.
Hey,
Silk? Where's Silk?
I'm pretty big on history, so
In chat.
Me too. I like history also.
especially world history.
What's happening, Silk?
I didn't see Silk.
He's in
YouTube
the chat on YouTube.
Oh. Oh, we are in YouTube. That you meant, Cobra.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
can't,
what I meant. That's
Oh.
what I told you.
we can't see
Oh.
you. We can't see you in YouTube though.
Villain's live.
We hear you, but we don't see you. Yeah, we know he's live.
Okay.
We can't see you in YouTube. We can hear you, but we can't see you in YouTube.
But I haven't talked anything stupid, haven't I?
No.
No more than normal. Yes,
Yeah.
kidding. Yes, kidding.
That's a good one.
It's wild.
I like this environment much better than like GG's or whoever's PKR and whatever those drama channels. I like to take it chill with you guys.
Well, thanks. But
You're enjoying
Yeah, we're
being
just a
and smoking
just a bunch of chill guys. So I cut down a couple plants today.
ah,
You did
Three.
what?
behind Wobbly.
I
Wobbly
took
beat
three.
you.
I took three down today.
You cook what?
Well, up there, I don't blame you, man.
Took three plants down.
Oh.
If it gets close to getting moldy, man, rotten.
Yeah,
He's in Canada.
How
All,
How
all
Fuck that,
the
I'm
leaves-
snatching
all the
them
sun
babies
leaves
too,
yellowed.
man.
All the sun leaves yellowed, and there were just buds sitting there. And I
Oh,
looked
yeah,
at it
fuck
last
that.
week, and it's sitting there for a week, and I thought, well, now's the time.
Yeah, I agree.
How how low your night temps get in
There was
Celsius?
a frost warning last night around Wobblies. But it
Yeah.
was just on the other side of the lake, like in Barrie, north of him and east of him was frost warning. And he was in a clear zone, but very close. And I'm close to the big lake, so we don't get frost until like the middle of October, but it gets cold and damp. And if you got buds
Yeah.
sitting out there in the damp, cold, for 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
they start to go rot. You get
Yeah,
bud
yeah,
rot,
yeah,
so, you know,
Yeah,
harvested. So I got at least 3 hanging dried in my little palace.
Good.
That's right. Start now and I've been
Yeah,
pulling
yeah,
leaves
of
off
course.
been pulling leaves off the other ones. But I've got 5 that are
Yeah.
they're probably gonna go another 3 weeks at least.
Oh,
Hopefully, I want to let them finish.
that sounds like kinda like mine.
Pushing
You got a big
the
bud to
limits.
show us?
Pushing the limits.
You got a big bud to show us,
Yeah,
Howard?
big time.
It's outside of the palace hanging up, the whole plant. It's like if you look
Big
at back
time.
behind Midwest there, they look the same as that almost.
We have had
All
even
yellow.
Come on, Midwest grower.
we have had even warmer weather
I'll go
than
bring a
Wobbly.
branch. I'll go
There you
bring
go.
a branch.
French.
You convinced me to move.
I live in the Alaska basically, and we had warmer weather than Wobbly. We haven't had frosty nights yet. We got like 4 Celsius.
I don't think we've had frost yet either.
Oh, fuck no. We haven't had any frost.
No, I don't think Howard has either.
Lowest it's gone around here,
Oh,
maybe
he's not
50.
frosting.
We
Maybe
have
Hot
50
still
at
you
night.
get to worry about. Get down to 28 degrees Fahrenheit, then you worry. Which is like negative what, 2?
Lowest it's been here is 45 so far.
Yeah, we
Right.
don't even have that yet.
So that's about 6 Celsius.
Right.
I
Or-
think that yeah, that's around same as me. We got crappy summer,
What latitude
thankful.
you at though?
My wife
I
said it's
don't
gonna be a bad winter because we had easy summer.
Because we had a
It-
what?
Easy summer. It's gonna be a bad winter, is what she's saying.
What was easy about our summer?
It wasn't hot at all here. It was fucking
Oh, where
comfortable.
you are.
It was
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
super.
yeah,
not
man.
Here either, we had actually the heat streak happened in like May.
We had fucking heat here June, July. It was hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Man.
We
Not here,
didn't had
but
heat.
nice.
We didn't have
We had almost 100
heat whole
degrees a couple
summer.
of days.
No, we never come close to 100 here.
We had like whole
Come on,
summer, like
spotlight, Howard. You have the
maximum-
floor.
like maximum of 10 days. We had good, like real sunshine days whole summer. So, like really,
Had a lot of rain. We did have a lot of rain this summer, man.
we
Usually,
also
if you have a lot of rain in the summer, it doesn't mean we're gonna necessarily mean we're gonna get more in the winter. But you never
Howard got a
know,
lot
man.
Smaller. A lot.
Howard,
I'm-
you turned into a fucking dog.
Damn, brother.
Holy shit!
Wind
Oh,
yourself.
two of them.
What the fuck,
Oh,
Howard?
what the
Copying
fuck?
yourself.
That's
brother.
Howard and his new girlfriend.
But yeah, I'm glad I
There you
didn't
go.
put anything outdoors.
I was like,
this
oh,
way.
I want that. That sounds good.
I'm sure even if I put some autoflower in the outdoors, it would have not made it. It was so cold summer in
All the
here.
yellow, all the yellow stuff is coming out. See the
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that plant looks like it has
Time.
3 more weeks to go.
Yep,
Yeah, sure, right.
yep.
Never gonna make it. Or I'm
I
super
wouldn't call. I
surprised.
don't know. I wouldn't call those yellow yet, man. Those things are like lime green.
That's not
Yeah,
yellow?
yeah.
That's
No,
not yellow?
not
No,
really.
Not really.
Not really.
Majority of them are
That's
not.
only a few leaves. That's only a few leaves. That's not all of them.
Yeah, it's going there, but not quite there. Take a bite. Take a
Take a
bite.
bite, big bite.
Come on,
And
boy.
the white hairs are still on it. Can I
It's
see
good
any
for
white
you,
hairs?
boy.
He's big.
Take a bite. It's good for you. Take it. It's good for you. It really is.
They're not
Some
interested.
people feed the leaves to their dogs.
No.
Yeah, my dogs will eat them.
I was gonna say Cobra's dogs eats them too.
Gobble right up.
He'll eat the fucking
You-
stems and everything.
He
You
likes
or
the
your
sticks more. He likes the sticks more than the buds.
Does he really? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
your dog.
Yep. But you
We
will
got
peel the buds off, you know? Like
a party going on over here.
buzz and I will take your spotlight, Howard.
Ah, that's good. Thank you.
Oh my god, I have physiotherapy tomorrow.
Videotherapy?
Physiotherapy, yeah.
Physio.
Oh, physical.
Physio, yeah. Yeah. You know what we did
I
last
just
time?
did mine. I just did.
What's
mine
your
for the
injury?
day.
My back,
Ah,
Yeah,
what's
another
the
one.
matter with your back?
It's like seven's back too. right?
like
You're-
everything.
Well, I have a bad back, but it's not everything.
My upper back has scoliosis.
Ah, you got
my-
curvature.
Yeah, my
Ah,
lower back has like 2 or 3 disc damage. How you say it in English?
Herniated.
Maybe
Yeah.
those like lumps in the disc.
Yeah.
I have few of those and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But last time,
You know, when I was in school, right back in the fucking 70s, man, I remember this girl, Valerie, and
Uh,
she had fucking all of a sudden, man, she comes in one day, well, she was out of school.
I
for
think
like a
you're
week, and she comes
yes.
back and she gets fucking massive fucking plastic collar with this big steel fucking thing and shit. And she had fucking curvature of the fucking spine. And they fucking, she
Yeah.
brought in an x-ray to show the class and shit. And her spine fucking did one of these, man.
Yeah, I remember
It
you
was
told
fucking
this.
unbelievable. But she wore
Yeah.
this thing while she was growing from, I think we was in 5th or 6th grade when they
Mhm.
discovered it, and she wore it till like our junior year in high school. And
Yeah,
it straightened
for
her out though.
sure.
I don't know how she made out later in life, but
Yeah.
it was like, holy shit.
My granddaughter wears a brace 18 hours a day for this.
Yeah.
For the curvature. She's
Right.
10 years old, so she's got to wear it
Right.
for 4 years.
That's what this girl did. And this was
It's
back
like
way back.
it's like
way
a
back.
fiberglass. It's like a fiberglass
Right.
mold of her body.
Right.
Goes all the
Exactly.
way around, and she.
Mine
I
was
told her, I
so
said, if it was me, I
I-
wouldn't wear it. But if it's you, I'm glad you're doing it. And she very seldom complains about wearing it. You know, the granddaughter.
Well, little kids, man, they adapt very easily.
yeah. I remember when I was young, I thought my pain was normal.
Yeah.
It-
Listen, I put fucking pain in the back of my mind for fucking 30 fucking years on the fire department, man. So I just fucking
Yeah, I believe.
suck it up and do your fucking job, man.
I believe you. But yeah, the last time was funny in the physiotherapy. You know what we did? The whole, I think it was 1 hour or 45 minutes. I went to the room. First thing she said, go lay on the floor. I went lay on the floor. She took some kind of square thing to put under my legs so I can just rest my lower back in there. So I just fucking laid the whole hour in the same spot, and she asked all kinds of questions from me. That was the physiotherapy. Like
She's
That-
making money.
that tells how bad our
Who's paying
system
for it?
has
Is it
gone.
a workman's comp or is it a fucking insurance?
It's free for me.
Oh, in your
But-
country, yeah.
But still, here is a great example for you how our example the healthcare has gone down. 15 years ago, when I went to the same treatment, they give me a massage with hands. They give me proper exercise things to do in there and home. They
Right.
took me a proper care. Now
You went through that
nowadays it's like that. You go there and you lay on the floor the whole hour and talk to the fucking physiotherapist. Like they don't wanna do their jobs nowadays
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
He has government health care.
Oh, that's why.
It's just,
You see what's going on in Chicago?
socialist.
Fucking speaking of government shit, fucking Chicago, all the Walmarts are fucking pulled out, and a bunch of other fucking stores, Trader Joe's and shit, right? And they're all out of these fucking bad neighborhoods.
Is there that
And they
1,000?
fucking said, they go, we can't get these stores in, so we're gonna open up fucking state-run fucking grocery store. Socialism fucking
is
coming at you.
Yeah. Is it because of that they can steal
Fucking
from
scumbag. Well, the Democrats,
$1,000?
no, they and then they just change it to no cash bail, no more cash bail. So they can't
And
charge
no
money for
jail.
bail. So if they get arrested, they go right out and they go do whatever they want until their court date.
Yeah. But
You know,
what
there's no-
state
The fucking criminals don't care. There's no answering for crime from these kids.
is
They
it
don't
in
care.
California or where is it that they can steal under $1,000
you
and
definitely
they
gonna
won't get
wanna
charged?
let that cool out. I don't know who this is backstage, but
Who's this
What are
motherfucker
villains?
talking?
show me
Oh,
a
yeah, I was gonna
cockpit
say,
and I
how
will
are we
come to
hearing
your
villain?
house.
Maybe Cobra put
Because we're
his.
showing villain. We're on villains.
Oh, awesome. Hold
Can
on.
we,
I
are
gotta,
we in YouTube
you guys-
at villains?
I gotta put him back on full screen.
I have to find it.
Showing us what to do.
Lines collide.
Howdy Lone.
What are you guys doing? I didn't even. When did you guys go live?
Just before you, 7 o'clock every Wednesday.
Oh, there he is.
We were
Oh.
faster.
Oh, look at we're all
I was
we're
unaware.
Ah,
all
Alan
on the
won,
fuck news.
huh?
All in one.
Well, that's it, man.
Got shows up on shows.
Why am I?
Old guys showed up to check out our show.
Why you power and then a bunch of words behind you? That's all you get. You don't have video.
Is my voice coming in delay?
Yeah, Jason, that shit looks good, man. How much you think you're gonna
You can't listen to YouTube.
weigh out
I
at?
don't.
I don't know.
You gotta mute it.
I don't know. Maybe.
I hear
come out-
myself like 5 seconds
You
later.
have to mute
Turn
it.
off
You have to
YouTube.
mute it.
Oh yeah. I'm in
good.
YouTube. True. Yeah. Now I am
Hey,
only back
fucking
on the
rookie.
Zoom.
No, that looks good, man. At least you're gonna have some bud to smoke shortly.
But I look it
No,
from the
You'll
YouTube.
you'll be in there,
He's got a bunch there, man. Who is that?
and it finished. So
Jason
it looks
Begay.
big enough
Jason,
that it'll
never
cover
heard
those
that
next
guy.
Is
round.
that Jason Begay?
Yep, Jason Begay.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing.
Bagay. Beck A.
Yeah, you did good, dude. Those next seeds will be all right, man. And how
Yeah.
many of those plants do you plan on filling that tent with?
We're gonna try to do the 3. I'll put one here, one in the middle, and because this is nice dividing. Because I probably could do 4 or 6, but I don't have a flower tent.
Well,
That's the main thing.
I
'cause
was gonna
use
suggest-
this for this.
I was gonna suggest that you. Well, I was gonna suggest that you do 4, so that you could fill it. Because if you do
Okay.
3, it's gonna be an odd man out. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have
Yeah.
that one section that you're wasting. So if you've got 3, going, you might as well go to 4 and fill the whole tent. You see what I'm saying? Instead of having a corner spot open.
Yep. Yes, sir.
So yeah, I would definitely look for pop another seed, or like find another plant to stick in there, because if you do 3, it's going to be a bitch to fill it. You know what I mean? You're always going to have that little corner that is empty or lower or just didn't fill up all the way. So what's up, Mike Duke Junior? And who do we
What
got?
up,
Mr. Seven,
everybody?
Howard, and Midwest, and Cobra, of course.
What's happening,
Fuck
man?
you, Lone.
Yes, sir, brother.
Yeah, Jason,
wanted
that's
to-
pretty good, dude. I'm glad you. I'm glad you cropped out. And get a plan. You know what I mean? Like, be thinking ahead right now. Don't wait until your seeds are fucking a
Oh, yeah.
foot and a half tall to figure
Right.
out what the fuck you're doing.
Can you get
Like,
this?
get your shit.
You're gonna get
Shit
this
now,
shit right here.
and
Look at
then-
this. I got firewood for sure.
Yeah, you got some legs. You got some legs. That's
Yeah,
all right
bring
though.
the
Next
grinder
time you
too.
won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You'll know.
yeah.
You'll know next time. Top the fuck
Yeah,
out of it
I'll-
early and keep it low, and you'll win.
Yeah.
What
So
you
I'm gonna
got,
name
Cobra? I
these
saw
right
you
here.
flash something.
I was showing my grow, and it's like time lapse,
Let's. Is that current?
Well, it's
I
time
wanna
lapse.
say-
This is July 3rd. I started July when I started these from seed.
Okay.
And then
I
go
wanna
forward.
say hello to Lone's chat.
I'm running a little slow.
Everybody who knows me there.
Time lapse, y'all.
I like the shape.
And that started July 3rd. And
Maybe.
when do we end?
With, I just took
little
one down
bit.
yesterday.
I would maybe one more
What's his
time
name?
like
Got one
to.
down.
Yeah,
Up
I
there.
took one down yesterday.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh my
Started
god,
from
that's
seed
really
July
See,
3rd.
that.
One down
Look at
yesterday on July 19th. I'm sorry, September 19th.
Mm,
A little bit more than 2.5 months.
See
Look
how
at
haggard and look at that. Nice. You see how haggard all that shit is looking on his. I think that could go longer with them hair.
He just
Oh,
needed one.
oh,
I
You
just
see
needed
how
one to
haggard
smoke.
the
You know,
plant
that's all.
looks, and how it's all
Cobra, what
how it's all
strain?
right. Well, I was telling the audience.
Wood
you
Kush
see
is
how
called.
haggard the plant looks, and how it
Sorry,
faded, and how it faded all the way to the top like that. That's how your plant should look when you cut it down. If it don't look like
Exactly.
that, with faded leaves and everything faded out, and I still think that could go longer, but
Yeah, like I said, I only cut down one. It's
if
still
it
down
doesn't
there.
look like that, yeah, if it doesn't look like this, you're not close. Your plant should look ugly and haggard and beat up at the end. You know what I mean? Like done. And
Like in
if
fall.
they don't look wrinkled and colored and yellowed and everything, you know, getting done and dying, then you're not done. You're not fucking done. And if you are done and everything's
But-
still
Lone,
beautiful, then you've had too much nitrogen or nutrients.
excuse
or
me,
something
Lone,
during
but
the drought.
here
But
you
those,
have to
that's the
say,
way shit should finish, right there.
yes,
When you
I
cut your
agree.
shit down, it needs to be looking something like that.
Can you hear me, Lone?
In
I have
wide,
to
say-
hey, in the hell.
I have to say that some people like to take
Godfather.
down
Why does Grodo call you
earlier.
Godfather?
because the trichomes are still.
Because I am the motherfucking Godfather.
You're
That's
the
why.
Godfather.
I
So
run
you're
this
old like the Godfather.
Alrighty, Bill. Is
I'm
that
behind
good?
the
So
scenes.
you're
I-
just
I
an
fund this
old
operation.
Godfather, huh?
Yo,
I'm
Bill,
sorry,
good.
my
Is that
speed.
good?
Hey, Jason.
Speed
Time out
isn't
there, y'all. Jason, thank you for coming up and
good
showing
enough,
outdoor. I mean,
fast
your
enough.
grow,
Yeah.
dude. We always
turned out good,
appreciate
guys. I really
when
appreciate
somebody
it. You
wants
know,
to
I
come
thought
up
I'd
and
go
show
ahead and give
us
you a little peek.
what they're
Who's
doing.
this
You know
guy?
what I mean?
Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
Here's my outdoor.
Yeah, because I'm gonna
Oh, that's
follow.
Super
I'm gonna
Bob.
follow your
I have never
That's
seen.
that's what I was trying to-
Doggone, we're talking almost
You
a
know?
whole
Well,
ounce.
I appreciate
bad
that,
for
man.
mouth,
And you know,
though.
if you
And
go
so
through those
frosty.
videos and you watch those and you go step by step like what I do,
Yep.
man, you can't help but win because you're not doing nothing crazy. You know what I mean? There's no experimental wackiness going
Exactly.
on. Everything I teach you is proven and done 100 times. Like it's tried and true. You know what I'm saying?
True, that's right.
Follow that regimen.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna win.
Alrighty.
And don't be
righty.
afraid
Got
to
it, Bill.
stop in. Yeah, don't
but
be
don't-
afraid to stop. Ask.
Okay. It doesn't, and you don't have to be there. It could be somebody else.
Nuggy, Midwest.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know my local crew that I hang out with. Mr.
Okay.
Seven, Cobra, Midwest.
Poker boys, the
Nuggy,
poker boys. Sit
a
around.
lot
Poker
of the-
boys,
a lot of the
yeah.
crowd,
We need
and
poker
chat
pack.
are very good. We have all knowledgeable growers, and all these guys know my style. So, like, if you have a question and I'm not here, they'll tell you what I would do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Excellent. Excellent. Ready to go.
Lone,
What's up, Wild?
what up,
How's it going,
Wiley?
Good luck.
Lone, how many years
Okay.
you been in
Cheers.
YouTube?
Cobra? Para? Wow.
Same as
Hey,
everybody.
Howie.
Thanks for coming, Jason.
Hey, what's up, Flavor?
Hey, Wild.
Anyway,
Lone.
I thought that
Going
looked
on?
damn good there, Cobra.
Thank you.
Can you hear me, Lone?
No, I don't think you can, Bill. Power. You don't hear
No,
power, do you? He's trying to
Yeah.
talk back there.
Yes,
Do you hear me?
I do hear Para, but he's like real low in the background. And
I got
Okay.
music playing and all this other shit too. Right?
Cobras.
I-
hey, there's
Old guy
Flavor
I
Live.
for-
cannabis.
I forgot my
And,
question, so
Lone is
FLB in the
live with
house.
34 people in there.
now I forgot my question. Hey, Flavor Daps,
I can't.
Up
if
later.
you hear me, I found a place from Finland where I
Nasty
can
Nugs,
get the
bro.
Kool-Aid. I found a place where I can buy Kool-Aid.
What?
No. No, you're not on that email list. It's only like
Buy
This isn't working
Kool-Aid.
so
four
well.
of us on it.
What's going on? You
Ex
guys
Frodo's
fucking, what are you doing over there? I want some of what you guys are smoking.
Flavor.
Flavor
Fucking
lab
Kool-Aid and shit. What?
Right now.
Just so high talking gibberish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying.
I'm down.
I don't know.
I found a place where I can buy Kool-Aid.
You found a place where you can buy Kool-Aid. Whatever
Yeah.
that means. Whatever. I'm not going to
I-
probe it
I
any
like
further than that.
Electric Kool-Aid.
I have-
Kool-Aid?
I have hunted like
Well,
grown
because
up.
he's
5
in
years
the
now.
country, he can't get Kool-Aid everywhere. I get it.
Yeah, I have hunted for like 5 years, and last week I found a place from my city. One store sells it here.
So do you like it?
Well, you know, we got the Silk Underground for the fucking Kool-Aid.
You're
Man.
so
All you gotta do is
you
hit somebody up, man. We got what you
I
need.
got-
You better like it after looking for it for
Orange.
5 years. You better like
We
it.
got all the good flavors. Fruit
I
punch.
love the flavors. I got the first taste like 30 years ago when my father was visiting USA and brought those pouches back, and we didn't have choice anything close to that taste here. So I got in love with those.
Haters King. What's up, dude?
And
And all that sugar and Kool-Aid.
yeah, it's sick how much it's like poison.
It is.
It really
It's a-
is.
Used to make the Kool-Aid pops, you know, freeze them up on like on a
Oh
stick.
yeah, I have to try those one. Yeah, good. Thank you for
Boom,
saying.
boom. Backstage, we just call him Dracula.
That's a small bag of weed there, Wild.
It's like, we call him Dracula because he's got that fucking.
Oh,
Is
blurry.
Poo Poo talking about my
He's got a
voice or
background
whose
thing
voice?
going on.
I'm running out.
See it? It's all blurry.
He's got the, blur the background thing
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
Almost invisible.
I'm saying,
No,
man,
no. You really
we
could
need to
get
corner
the
market
game
on
in
that
here.
shit and fucking hook up. Kool. How much trouble could we get in for sending Kool-Aid across the state line?
But hey,
I
Lone,
mean,
something
hey, Kara,
happened.
are you the only one dying for Kool-Aid, or is there a market?
There's a market. Gotta
Say
be.
again the end part.
Oh, I got what you need, brother. We'll be the Kool-Aid underground, no problem.
Yeah, but seriously, here is a lot
I bet you we could get.
of need for American treats and all kind of American stuff, like special
Well,
stuff
maybe
that
we
they don't
just
sell
made
here.
Silk Road of goodies. You know, like
Uh-huh. Yeah.
you guys do. People have money there. Can they buy the shit?
Yeah. Hey, think about this. Those fucking Prime, the sport
My
drinks.
question is, why do you want Kool-Aid?
Because I like the taste.
Because they can't get it, dude.
I guess, but I don't know, man.
But it's-
I had
Yeah,
too much
and
when I
I-
was 10.
You wouldn't
I-
want to ship
nasty.
liquids. You wouldn't want to ship liquids.
7, I
Ships
got, like,
pouches.
5 years ago, last time I got it. So it's
Hey,
a
Tara.
rarity for
Can
me.
Fill a
Can you
container
do me
full
a
of-
favor and
Fill
say,
up a container full of Kool-Aid pouches.
Eric,
and
can you-
Send it to Finland. There
Eric.
you go.
can you say, I want to drink your blood? Uncle Dunk in chat is thinking that's a good
Oh
thing.
yeah, I
hope
see.
he's recording, 'cause
I
we're
want to
just-
drink your blood.
Sounded just like Delosi.
Super Bubs here. I gotta play it.
Shout out
Sorry.
to all the guys over at the PKR, for helping.
Sounded like who?
Oh, Super Bob, yeah, we
We
love
just-
you guys.
yeah,
Turned out
Super
good,
Bob.
guys. I really appreciate it. I thought I'd go ahead and give you a little peekaloo. Yep, here's my outdoor. Pretty sweet, isn't it? I mean, doggone, we're talking almost a whole ounce.
Oh, wow.
That's one of Nuggies. Nuggie.
Yep,
Man.
best crow ever.
Obviously, the
However.
crystal has been in the wrong way.
Best throw ever.
Fucking
Howard's
Bob,
coming
you cracked
close.
me up, man.
It's in here somewhere, man. I don't know where the gun is. We gotta be the Silk Underground. for,
Super Bob, I have never even heard about Klondike Bar.
What? You never heard of a Klondike? Then?
Nope.
An ice cream bar covered with chocolate.
And nuts.
Okay.
Well, if you want nuts, yeah. There's about a million different
It's
flavors
sprinkled,
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard.
Klondike, from the Yukon, the Klondike, yeah.
The original Klondike was just a
Like the chocolate with the chocolate
it
cover.
was a vanilla ice cream or vanilla or chocolate, wasn't it?
Oh, I like
Ice cream is really hard to ship, but those kind of treats, I mean, that they really, and they sell like huge prices. I was going to say about the Prime bottles. How much the Prime drink cost in USA? Like $4-5.
For what?
Pride.
The
Yeah,
Prime,
drink,
the new,
Prime energy drink.
energy drink.
yeah.
Well, I don't know. Never bought one.
I think they're like $5 a can or something.
Guess how much it's here?
I don't know.
15.
27.
Correct. 15. It depends the
15.
taste, but like from 7 to 20. I think the most expensive was like 22 euros.
So, my son
Oh,
took
What's
my
a euro
grandmother-
worth compared to a dollar?
Listen to this.
Is that
My
what you
son
guys
took-
go under, euro?
Yeah, but it's about same as dollar.
Is it?
Puffs of wax,
I think
whatever was in
I
that.
look,
Euro to
Today-
dollar.
1 euro was $1.07. Yes, I see it now.
It's
Yes,
good.
so it's,
when you get to the, I don't eat it because it
this
always
is good
makes me
part
like-
of
makes me
Krobos.
super sensitive to the air conditioner that keeps going on and on. Like I'm
If I
having,
remember right, I saw this live.
like I'm having an anxiety attack.
I think it's a
Yeah.
compilation.
No. If I had eaten it, oh, I would have.
Some parts of this I saw live. Let's
Is
put
that the
it that
girl
way.
boss, the circle jerker?
That vape pen.
Girl
is-
boss.
Simple, stupid. I want to grow some plants.
Yeah, $100 in euros would be worth $106 US.
Yeah,
So it's right about the same.
but while back,
When you talk about
like in
Well, I
springtime,
mean,
when we,
what is your average rent over there?
Gotta say,
mm,
it's a touch
how
over-
big house?
The ones,
we're
if you
talking
walk
about?
in, it'll be on the left side of the bed mostly.
Like, let's say
How
a,
big
a
apartment?
three bedroom house.
House.
Yeah, that's what I put my hoodie on
How-
too.
Houses are, let's talk about apartments because they are more common in here. So 3-bedroom apartment with a kitchen and living room is around depends a lot, of course, but cheapest is it's around $900,000.
900,000.
Well, oh, you mean to buy an apartment?
No, rental.
That's
But
Oh,
if you want to buy, then it's like, of course, depends
that's
a
a
lot
month, right?
again.
900,000 a month?
No, he must be 9,000 a month.
$900
900.
Oh, $900.
rental.
Okay.
In,
See,
so-
where I live, if you wanted to rent a 3-bedroom apartment
You ain't gonna.
with a kitchen and a bathroom and a living room and all
but
that, right?
it was the
It-
most low end.
It would cost
said
you
that-
2,500 to 3,500.
Yeah.
That
a
would
month.
be like upper class
Say, no,
apartments in here. They would have
2,500 is
sauna
entry
and-
level here.
say one bedroom in Toronto, 2,500.
Yeah.
you get like, yeah, you would get like a city apartment in here, like really big and good city apartment.
Yeah, they
with
have
that-
brand
that
new
money.
apartment buildings they're making, and that's the rents starting at 2,500.
Yeah. That's about a little bit cheaper than here, but maybe not much. If I start to think about it's about same in the city center, but outside of the city center, the prices go lower. So here in the city limit where I live, they go as cheap as 9 to 1100. But if you want to buy a house, then it's really big price from like 80,000 to 200,000, maybe 150. But I would guess
So well,
that
how big a house do you get for 150,000?
not big. Not big.
What's not big?
Like
How many square feet?
if we talk about house now, I'm bad with square feet because we talk about
Square meters.
square meters. So
Square meters. I can
let's
do the math.
say
Divided by 3.
So we can do the math.
Yeah.
if you have a, how much you said your budget was 150?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh,
Yeah.
if we're talking about new house, you wouldn't get much, but old house like from 90s, you would probably get some 3-bedroom house with that money, with in not good shape that you would have to make some little
Good Lord.
You have to fix it up.
preparing, yeah. So
Right.
let's say
Here's
new,
15. Yeah,
new-
Kate, down. Now in town, you probably could get a little cheaper than 1,500 here, but where I was, like over in Breckenridge or Silverthorne or Frisco, any of those places to rent a 1-bedroom with 1 bath and a living room is easily $3,500.
Yeah.
And then if you have a 2-bedroom, you jump to 5. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, the cities are like that.
And then they want
I
they
have a
want
one bedroom. I have 1
But-
bedroom and I have a little bit over 600 my rent, including water.
You pay $1,500 a year, Magoo, for property tax? Where the fuck do you live?
Wyoming.
Shit. Man, I'm you can
Sounds
only
good.
deduct 10,000 on your taxes of property tax, man. I'm over that.
I don't even pay that, Magoo. I pay less than you. And
Is the
I'm in a higher tax area.
Oh,
So
that's because-
fucking- you
That's
must-
because
Oh,
they
yeah.
haven't seen your improved property yet. It takes a couple of years.
Is the property tax
Because
if
once you get your
own
occupancy
land?
permit loan, I bet you your taxes. I don't think they'll go up much out there, but I bet you they'll go up a little.
They said once I get my OC, it'll go from the 800 a year that it is now to like 1,200.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Also, if you upgrade your land, the tax goes
That's on
higher.
$1 million property, though, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's not a lot of taxes for a fucking
No,
$1
but
million piece of
there's no
property.
services though.
That's well,
That's
yeah.
why.
I mean, that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, you're
like,
still rural. You know,
it's not much tax for what it is
Right.
in Colorado. So I'm actually kind of stoked. You know what I mean? Because if I had done this in Summit, oh, I'd have been paying $5,000 a year. I mean,
oh yeah.
Go down.
easy.
Yep. Yeah, because I pay almost 7,000 for Maine, and I think I pay around $8,000, $8 or $9,000 for here. $8,000, I think. For
That
here.
feeling of which you are dance molested by a gang of Kenyans at a nightclub. Or
What's a
disco.
Kenyan? What?
Used
What's a
in
Kenyan?
sentence.
Yeah,
The male
Kenyan.
guy was clarfed at a disco
Disco
last night.
slappers.
He's got a funny laugh, doesn't he?
I don't know, man.
Viking has a funny laugh, man. He really does.
We called them as disco slappers.
Hey, you need brushed out.
They go to disco and slap the woman's ass without permissions.
Get slapped back.
Lead a bit lower.
Yeah, cake. That's kind of shitty, man.
Yeah, it says stupid.
Uh,
Do they ever get slapped back? The woman turn around and slap
You know,
back?
we have taxi drivers nowadays who can rape their customers and
Oh yeah.
welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. This
Hey, how come
country
you
has
sing faster than you talk?
See where the guard,
this country has
Did
changed
you guys notice that?
180 degrees in 20 years.
You started singing, man. They kicked it up a fucking times 10, man.
What's up, Endor? You gonna come smoke one with us or what? I just call my place South Fork. Hey, I love that name, South Fork. Some of the best fishing I've ever done is in South Fork of the
South Fork where?
What you call it there? Dream Stream,
Where's that?
Colorado.
Bob's talking about his place. That's what he calls South Fork.
All right, and that's why I said I love the name South Fork because that's one of my favorite fishing spots.
Lone, do you have any idea when your place is going to be quite ready? Like 95%
Yeah, I'm gonna come smoke one with you.
ready.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your presence. What did you say now? Hang on a second, John. What did you say, Tara? Am I gonna do what?
How long you think your place is going to be like 95% ready?
Oh, well, I've been moving along. I just got done doing most of my electric this week, and then I'm gonna
Nice.
run some water lines,
Nice.
and then I got to take a break again because I got to go build this fucking radio pole barn and hook up a solar system for her, and then I have to hook up a big water cistern for her so she can have water because she don't get a well for the next year and a half or something silly. So in order for her house to pass OC, she has to have a water system. So
Wait, is that Inton Para?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you here with 3 other dudes?
I don't. I haven't.
He's the old guy.
Couldn't
is
sweet.
here
There's
for
5 of
Hamilton.
us, but others.
How come I can't see
5.
you?
Oh, hey, Inton. Good to hear your voice, man. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Who is this?
That's
New
John.
York John.
John.
I don't know. I'm on
New York
Dylan's
John.
page, but I can't
Indoor
see
Promised
it.
Land.
I can't see it.
Yeah. Indoor Promised Land.
Oh, hey,
New
man.
York, John.
And John, now that we are talking, I wanna go way back in time when you took me out from the Crowboss chat.
Okay. So look, that was a mistake. Like
Yeah.
I clearly misunderstood the language barrier, and I'm sorry. I feel like we talked about this before.
Yeah.
I feel like
just a
I feel
little
like I you brought it up, but I've taken some responsibility. Look, hey man, he gave me a wrench. He said be on the lookout, and because I just didn't understand what you were saying that day.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I apologize.
No
Obviously,
problem.
you got let back on, right? You got access back, right?
Yeah, no problems, no problem.
Okay, my bad, man. I mean, seriously, I can admit fault.
Yeah.
I'm not too big a man. I was wrong, and I was acting in the heat of the moment, misunderstanding the situation.
Yeah.
And look, I feel like your English has gotten better since that happened. So
Yeah.
I'm not blaming that, but I'm saying, I clearly understand you now, and in text I didn't understand you then,
Yeah.
and I mistook it for like some crazy aggression, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. No problems there. I just wanted to make clear that I had no bad intentions
Those
there.
guys in DC, it's like a game to them. They just want to see like how messed up they can get, and I'm like,
Hi.
Yeah, dude. So that was on me. I don't know if I was power tripping that day or feeling insecure or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, you acted quite
If you go back to Grow Boss's earliest stuff, I was talking to him when he started making live videos, and I was like, dude, you need a moderator. He's like, okay, how do I do that? And he made me a moderator. So I was like the first moderator, and there was like almost a year before everybody else showed up. Everyone else here, it took like a year to show up after that.
I was
So there was a lot of crazy shit, and I apologize that I misunderstood. It was.
Yeah, no.
I just probably wasn't taking the time.
We don't even have to
enough
talk
to
about it anymore.
allow you to reiterate whatever you were saying, and I was a dick, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So I'll take blame for that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Apologies
give a big kiss
accepted.
and let's be done with that.
No, there's no kiss or tips or kiss and tip. Or tip and kisses. There's none of that shit. I'm just saying, like, hey, I must have been wrong, and I apologize. I do feel like we've chatted around this before, but maybe not so directly as here. So let me just extend to you the deepest apologies. And obviously, you're back in the crew now because you're hanging out here over Lone Villains fucking live show. So like, you're like balls deep in the fucking BKR, right, in the Grow Boss Army right now. So clearly, whatever I did didn't have that much of effect, and I hope you could find it in your heart to forgive me.
He's on mute.
Oh, the other two parts? Well, King, see, we've come to a mutual fork in the road, shall we say. We were contacted personally through email, and the outcome was that he won't be frequenting anywhere that we are. And that's just where we're going to leave it for now. Like I said, I don't bitch about a lot of shit, but when I see it, I'm going to call fuck bullshit on it. And fucking around over there at Pop's ain't the place to do it. So it's handled. The motherfucker ain't coming back, and you won't see him. That's just the way that is.
Well, I'm glad to hear that that's how that ended, because I spontaneously, by accident, caught your live show the other day. It was yesterday, right? And we were saying what you were saying, and I was like, you know what? I missed that thing, but I was listening, and I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you at all, and I'm just glad to hear that resolved and that those people aren't coming around.
That's exactly what that was. We were contacted personally and asked what could be done to resolve it, and I gave my responses: don't be where I'm at, and we're all good.
Yeah, because separately from that situation alone, you're getting a lot of heat. You do. A lot of heat. You're not wrong. Whenever you speak up, it's because you feel it, and you don't usually speak up. So when you do it, and those people didn't necessarily ask you to back off, and they wouldn't come around, because they don't need any heat from us. They definitely don't need any heat from you. When you speak up, it's meaningful. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't like that shit. It's just, we're going to just drop that. I agreed, and I told and gave my word that it would be left alone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, fair enough, man. My bad.
And I'm a man of my word, and I said that it was squashed and it's done. Just don't be where I'm at, and don't be in this fucking community that I take part in. Where I go. You know what I mean? Like, there's not too many places. Stay the fuck away from me and where I go, and we're all good. You know what I mean? And that's just that. And so, yeah, that was how it was left, and it was done, and it was over and agreed with, and so that's just done.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they were proactive. Hey, Super Bob, I just wanted to say hi to you while I was on the panel. Yeah, I saw you in chat. That was a little while back. I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah, they're out of here. Well, I don't know about Harley. I didn't hear from him, but I did hear from the other, and the other doesn't want any trouble and wants no part of anything that I had to say, and is agreed to not be where I'm at or where we frequent. It's not just me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to speak up for quite a few people, I think, and he won't be around. Now, Harley, that, I said my piece on that. I don't like the motherfucker. I think he's a piece of shit, and I think he fucking is pretty much up on a pedestal he can't fucking step down off of and put his foot in his mouth like a whole boot. And now he can't back up. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to stick to his guns, which I respect enough. Hey, go down in a blaze of glory, but you're a fucking shit dick. And you said some fucked up shit about the entire 420 community. Knuckle dragging, window licking motherfuckers, if I remember correctly.
I remember that.
And I don't want to be any part of the 420 community, is what you said. But yet here you are back in the fucking mix. So you guys do what you want. That motherfucker won't be anywhere near me, because I'll have his ass on block. And I don't want to see that shit. I don't appreciate what he said about everybody in the 420 community. And there's 3 people on this panel that are definitely smarter than me. And I'm damn sure smarter than fucking Harley any day of the week. So his statements were just over the top, you know, insulting to
I think you
everybody,
give yourself
and I
more
didn't like
credit.
it.
Well,
Fuck that.
everybody has their talents and what they're good at.
And-
You know, you're good at cars and shit.
Fuck that.
You know, everybody.
Yeah, but you know, I'm an intelligent dude. I get around. You know what I mean? But like, you're a computer specialist. You got Indoor Promised Land. The man's a master at what he does. You know, there's so many more people on YouTube than me that are fucking brilliant. Super Bob. Super Bob is fucking brilliant. The guy's a fucking genius.
Dude, Wobbly, fucking amazing outdoor grower. Who knew?
Yeah.
Right?
But
family,
straight-
amazing fucking like on his own hydro situation. He's doing great. There's a lot of very successful, very accomplished growers who come around our neck of the woods and who are regulars with us. And, you know, it just, you're right. It doesn't get appreciated enough, you know, because these are just guys who are in the crew and we just are like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
But, you know, any one of these guys could go out there and start their own channel with the right emphasis and the right, like, marketing. They could be the next best thing. I mean, for real, any of them.
Well, there's just a lot of smart people in this community that did not deserve to be fucking talked about like that. And I don't know.
Yeah, mouth breathers. That's the worst.
That fucking pissed me off, man. I mean, like, so many fucking cool people in this community, and you're gonna say something like that? Man, fuck off with that shit. And you know, he got caught up in the other part just because he was there fucking chumming it up with him. That's when I got pissed off. You know what I mean? Like, those two were in the same spot at the same time, chumming it up while I was sitting there, and I'm like, I'm having fucking a conniption. My eyebrow was starting to fucking twitch, and I'm like, oh, hell no. And it was on Papa's, so that's why I fucking lost my shit. If everybody must know. You know what I'm saying? Real information. Zib says, look, my plant did herm. Now the others have it's turning brown, and the other plants day 25 flower. Huh? Do you want to show them, Zib? I don't know about y'all, but it's time to smoke some more fucking bong hits. Can you guys not hear me? Is this shit frozen or what the fuck? You guys ready to smoke weed or what?
Yeah, we hear you. And yes, I'll smoke some weed as always.
I'm filling my bowl.
Oh. What's up, Jimtown? Did I see Art up there a minute ago? What's up, Art? I always like to see Art.
Oh,
Art's
I
a
was
cool dude.
muted.
If you guys don't know, Art's a cool motherfucker.
All right, what do I want to smoke? Some of my super lemon haze, I guess.
Give me a minute to fire up the
Lone.
laptop. Whoa. Yeah,
Lone,
got it. Sir.
I want to clarify, was it Harley Grower that you were talking about?
We're not talking about that anymore, Para.
I just
I'm
want
not
to
being mean
ask.
to you, but I don't
No.
want to talk about
I
either
just
one of
want
those
to
shit dicks.
clarify
or Yo or fucking Chair Boy. I
So it
don't
was
fuck those guys.
Harley Grower.
Back up, you'll find out.
I'll tell you later. It's a fucking moot point at this. At
You
this
don't need
juncture.
to
We're
tell me
just-
the story.
you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even.
I
matter.
just want. Okay,
But if you
forget
want to
it.
watch what
Forget it.
really, well, you can't because I fucking got rid of the fucking live. Just know that Harley is not on my favorite list. You know what I'm saying?
But there's,
that's about as good as it's
my
gonna
problem
get.
is
Just all
now
you need to know is
there is
Harley.
many
Stay the
Harleys.
fuck
Do you
away.
mean Harley Grower?
Stay the fuck away from that. That's what you need to do.
Drop it, Inton.
Just
Drop
you
it.
need to stay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Femmes, fucking femmes. My lights don't come on for another 40 minutes. Well, Art, I can assure you that I've got 40 minutes at least worth of coffee here, and I definitely have 40 minutes worth of cigarettes.
Yeah,
and
I
so
wanna see
we
Art
will await
also.
your return.
Art is a good grower.
Uncle Dunk, compound herm breeding.
I think I'm gonna
Dude,
spend
nice. But what's
spend
up?
the night with you tonight, guys. I think I'm gonna.
Super Bob, I know you remember my kitty litter bucket cloner. I broke down about Rockwell cubes. Yep, the real deal. Watch me go now. Fuck yeah, Bob. Do it up, son. Wear them Harley. Exactly, Hall. Exactly. All I know is whatever the fuck that wedding cake is that we have up there.
What seed bank?
I want a fucking acre of that shit, man, because damn, that stuff is
What
humongous.
seed bank it's from?
And it's that wedding cake. I don't know what wedding cake. It was from Flav. Flav gave Nuggy the seeds. So whatever that fucking cut was, or
Yeah.
pheno of that fucking whatever, was amazing. That
Nice.
plant is sad. There's like half-pound buds on that fucking
I
plant.
I haven't
That's
seen wedding cake, but I have heard and good things about it. And this
What's up, Carlo?
confirms everything I have heard about it.
Well, all I can say is that wedding cake, that's particularly that one in my garden, is frosty as it gets, and it's still got 3 weeks to go, and there are literally half-pound buds on this fucking plant. So I couldn't, and it stinks so good. Oh my fuck, it reeks so good. All I can say is if I can get that pheno again, oh my god, it'd be
Do a
just
rematch.
savage.
Do a rematch.
I got you, Zib. Hang on.
Lone, do a rematch if you don't have anything left from it.
3-veg, 100-gallon plant.
I gotcha.
Yeah, we veg a
Just-
100-gallon pot,
just-
right?
No, just take
He
a
doesn't.
cut
He
from it.
doesn't know how. He doesn't know how. He has no skill. Right? It was all outdoor sunshine.
You'll do it for him.
Yeah, I
Just
don't know.
take normal cutting from it and start to re-veg it.
I told you he doesn't know how.
I have done it few times if I haven't. Say again?
Man, are you guys seriously talking about getting genetics from GG? What? Did you guys just
What? What the
Fuck,
fuck?
everybody's talking.
Did you guys not see what he was trimming for 3 days? That fucking
Chi-Chi.
and you want those
Oh
genetics?
my god.
Are you
No,
fucking kidding?
no,
man?
thank you.
You guys kill me with that shit, man.
Oh my god. And that was
Not
his
to mention you
best
get to
pro
give
ever.
GG your address.
Didn't he say that that it was his best grow ever indoors?
Why are we
Holy
even talking
shit.
about him? I don't watch him. I don't want to hear about him. Fucking whatever.
No.
Oh, I was well. Somebody in.
I'm
in
sorry. I was saying you were
chat
saying
was-
power. It's your channel. You can talk.
Well, they were.
I
Well, no, they were in chat. They were talking
don't
about
watch all the time him.
somebody didn't win them, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ! You guys didn't actually go there and try and win those fucking genetics, did you? I mean, you witnessed the shit he's grown. I mean,
Did he have a competition where you can
okay,
witness it?
it's funny. I'm not gonna go deep, but ask Nuggy in a text what I said to him about that Cash App shit. Fucking bullshit. It's what it is.
Where's Budds Will?
I don't know that I have two more brown ones.
I got the whole front wall.
The
Who did we lose?
little part I listened there was that Budds Will gave GG $100. Is it true?
John took off. I hear Nagi, but I don't see him.
Do what?
But I hear you, but I don't see you. You're just down in there without.
Yeah, I'm down here.
Right.
Yeah, hang on, Zeb. I'm coming.
Hang in there, buddy. I'm coming.
How they looking today?
Cobra,
See-
Gorilla Grower.
No, the three that were there Monday night, last night, they were the only three. They come down here tonight. This one's starting to, and this plant, another spot there.
I'm telling you, I think you got a Herman in there.
Well, now they're all of them got some type of pistol hair is turning brown.
Show them closer and stop to one bud.
I guess just don't do it.
What week are
Do
they?
you see bananas lower?
Yeah. See what she says and tell her I don't agree with doing it one either. It's what we
Fuck,
have.
it doesn't focus on that.
They got liquid nails, but that's not good.
Go lower on the plant.
Yeah, just tell her.
That might be example if you give too much
This is the plant at first.
too much nutrients maybe.
Okay, now I'm back. All right, what are we looking at? We got Zib on panel. Thank you very much, Cobra.
It's Nuggy, but you're welcome.
Oh, Nuggy did it. Okay. Well,
Is
we
there
look
any
like
signs
we're
of
three
overfeeding?
or four.
He's got pistols.
Yeah, originally there were three of them just on the one plant that were turning brown.
Is there balls?
And I come here today and some of the other plants
Is there balls
are turning brown.
forming?
What's turning brown? Hold on.
What week
The
are they?
white hairs on top.
Somebody
balls?
has a YouTube.
Bananas coming out. Did I saw
Gonna be
right?
Zib, I think.
It might be me. Hold on.
Fuck, focus, leave.
I got YouTube muted.
Okay, I don't hear it anymore. We're not echoing. Okay, so now that I've got your attention in the stage, these are in what week?
It's day 25.
Okay,
flower.
so the third week, like I said, 3 to 4 weeks old. Okay.
Fifth
So
week.
then my next question is you
Fifth
said you
week.
got brown on your plant. Show me brown.
But the hair right there.
Yeah, we're having trouble looking at that. And so what? They just instantly started turning red light. How close is the light?
It's these top. These are the top buds here. They're not brown. So these other ones, like this one here and that one there, are lower. That's probably about maybe 18 inches or so. Maybe less. It's more of the lower ones that are like this one's lower. So is that one. But
I'm not sure that I would lose my mind as of yet, but did you
I think
spray
it's got
anything
herb in
on
there.
that shit?
I haven't sprayed anything on here.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what he's worried. Yeah, I know what he's worried about. I think you got a Herman there. I really do. Somewhere.
Yeah,
No, it'd have to be that back one because that's when it started showing first, I would assume. So, but,
at that
I
early.
mean, it could be just the way that they're growing, but I anytime that I've seen that dude, it's been a Herm.
yeah.
You don't have very much air. You don't have very much air movement in there, do you?
I had the fans. I got 3 fans.
Oh, yeah.
And the exhaust fan going on there. I just got them off for the
In there, it'd be hitting it harder. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to tell, man. Yeah, you just got to do your fucking due diligence and check them. And I know that's hard with your fucking scrog already on there.
Yeah. Because I was under here last night pulling stuff off, but I didn't see nothing, no balls or anything like that. I mean, I don't know when I don't even know when that shit shows up. So this is only my.
It could just be the way that they're fucking going, and they'll fucking start pushing new hairs again. But just, I guess, watch closely and see if the dead hairs end up turning in, pushing out new hairs.
Yeah, well, I'm headed out of town for 5 days tomorrow, so
Yeah, you can check at the bottom of
there's much I can
the,
do.
the brown hair to see if it start making a seed.
All right. Let's keep it on. It's just,
I wouldn't lose a whole lot of sleep over that.
It happens, man. You know what I mean? It's just what's
yeah, well,
happening.
this is my 5th grow, my 4th time in flower, and 2 grows ago I had those were copycat. One of those harmed and pollinated out of the rest of them.
So if it's happened before, are you sure you cleaned the tent properly and the fans and everything properly?
I took everything down, took the tent outside, rinsed all down the hose, washed it with freaking Mr. Clean, rinsed it all down a couple of times. I cleaned all the fans inside and out, the duct hose, the air duct hose, everything. I cleaned it then and I cleaned it even after the last grow. The last grow was fine.
I was thinking environment, something, is a light leak or something. I mean, it happens multiple times.
No,
they wouldn't.
Light leak has to be fucking, direct fucking light. Like
direct high intensity.
Yeah, I'm in the basement and my windows are covered up and stuff, and no one else comes in this room besides me. So
yeah, I light leak. I'd put that one out of the question.
Yeah, I don't think it's light leak at all. I mean, I've been inside the tent, with the lights on the outside, and I got nothing in. So
Is it happening on different plants, or is it just one plant that's doing that?
it started on one plant. That was as of Monday. There was just one plant. Yesterday was just the one plant.
And what do you feed, how are you feeding these plants?
Well, I use like the raw, and that I've only tried it once now in flower.
What are you growing in?
Soil, Fox Ocean Forest.
And you've got red hair. Now, did you fuck up in your grow room at all during this time? Like, did it get cold or something at night? Did your lights click off weird or something? Look at that.
It's like they had a little overwatering, but other than that was it.
Go down with your camera just a little bit and to the right, and now up, right there. Now over to your left a little.
That leaf right there.
Yep, that big leaf.
Right
now go down on it. Yep. Now look at the tips of that leaf. Not that one. Down one. Down one. Yep, that one. Look at that. Okay, you see the eagle claw fucking shit happening there? That's a
Yeah.
newt. That's a newt thing.
That's nitrogen toxicity.
So the plants might be just a little bit hot, and that's why they got a couple.
I checked. So I watered last night because this when I transplanted into these pots, my runoff was 3,800, and I didn't not feed anything. I was just water, put it in the fresh ocean forest, and I had a few tips did turn a little brown, but not a whole lot, and then everything kind of recovered after that.
Okay,
And then
what I'm going to tell you,
they're down. Well, my runoff ppm was down to around 1,000. Between it kind of fluctuated between 980 to about a little under 1,100 between all four plants. Then I fed at 700, and I took runoff last night was right around between 1,000 and 1,200.
That was my first question. Are they overfed?
well, okay, so here's my synopsis of what you got going. Whatever happened to the top of those buds happened a week and a half ago. So at some point back in the day, a week and a half ago.
A week and a half ago, my son would have been down here taking care of him because I was out of town for 10 days.
Well, at that point,
all he did was water with CalMag.
okay. So what I'm getting at is whatever happened to these plants and the reason you're seeing that red shit, if you did not spray anything on those plants,
I didn't spray anything on there.
What you're seeing taking place happened 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. That's why that's how it works in soil.
Right.
What you did 2 weeks ago, you'll see, current, but whatever that is, I think it's just you just fed a little too much. One of those goes, and none of the that's why it went a little bit on one plant, and then it went to another, because one plant could take it, and the other ones couldn't. That's why you got a little burning going. But those leaves tell me that you're very deep in the nitrogen area, and you're 4 weeks into flower almost. See what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You're feeding the wrong nutrients, or have been feeding the wrong nutrients at the wrong time. And it affected the hairs on the top of the bud. But I'll bet you this, if you fucking chill the fuck out on your newts a little bit and bring it back down to earth, and let this roll for a little while, a lot of this is going to clear up, and it's going to fucking, the buds are definitely going to grow. But what you got going now is just too much nitrogen, man.
Mm. Well, that's just was hot soil from the get-go, because I never fed any veg.
Well, see, it is Fox Farms, okay? And what I
Yeah,
try to tell
like I said, it was 4,800 when I transplanted into these pots.
right. What I try to tell people,
Usually when I transplant in my other grows, hasn't been more than 3,000. It's usually been around 2,800 most of it. But this time it was higher.
well, in Fox Farms, the trick with that soil is, one, if you veg a plant, more than let's say a month and a half, you're going to have to add a little bit of something in there as far as nitrogen goes. It's just the way it is, because there's only so much food in the soil. So if you've been feeding that through veg into the beginning of flower, you probably didn't need to do, well, I know you didn't need to do that. That should be water and some CalMag only in Fox Farms. And then once you get to flower, you want to dose them when you flip the light, with a little bit of nitrogen, because they're going to stretch, right, in that first 2 weeks. So you feed them accordingly, because they need the nitrogen to grow. But after that initial stretch, the plants aren't requiring the amount of nitrogen that whatever's going on here. You've got a lot of nitrogen. The shit's really, really, really green, like too green. You know what I'm saying? Like really dark, and you got some curl. So what I'm saying is you're just a little heavy on the nitrogen. Lighten up on your fucking newts a little bit, water the shit, and watch what happens.
You know, I get that 700. I just, well, it's sort of hotter than I thought. But, as long as it's not a harm. Or not, but
And I, as far as harming goes, I don't think it's harm. I think that it's just a matter of over neuted and the wrong newt at the wrong time too. That's the other thing, is I think that you've given it nitrogen at the wrong time, or too much nitrogen at the wrong time.
Important point.
yeah,
And that raw shit's pretty fucking sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty concentrated.
yeah, it's like a teaspoon. Well, they said it says to feed 1 to 2 teaspoons a gallon. I only did 1.
Give a quarter or half.
So
No, Happy Frog is not hotter than Ocean Forest. It's the exact opposite. Happy Frog, I wouldn't even bother using that soil, but
Welcome to the growth, and
I
I
would use
agree with
Ocean
you.
Forest just because it's much hotter and lasts way longer. Happy Frog, you have to feed shit, you have to do shit, and yeah, dads, it's a seedling mix. And I start my seeds in 1 gallon buckets right in Fox Farms Ocean Forest, so I don't even deal with any of that bullshit transplant shit. But I mean, they don't look bad, dude. Like I said, I would not sweat a couple of fucking red hairs. You know what I mean? Like, whatever happened 2 weeks ago. Lighten up on your nutrients for a week and just feed the bitch water for a couple days and let her chill the fuck out. And then you're in week 4. So do that for a week, week and a half, just water them, and then hit them again with a little bit of bloom booster and some mag sulfur, and they'll start filling out and getting hard and big, and you know what I mean, and you just continue from there. Just use a little discernment.
Oh,
Don't
this ain't working
overdo
for
it
us, guys.
and get away from the nitrogen so much. Like,
I'd
try
like-
to figure out a way
that's the thing. That's what it's yeah, it's 3-12-12.
yeah.
And like, welcome to the growth, and says here, I have
But
seen
it is what
zero
it is.
evidence there.
All right, I used it up with my last grow, and it's fine. Everything was fine. It kind of fed the same way. So, but I just think that the soil was just hotter, starting off in the flower. So,
Hey, we're gonna take off.
all right. Well, thanks a lot.
Hey man, it looks good though. You're gonna finish regardless of what that issue is. It's not horrible, whatever it is. It's not that
Yeah,
bad.
less is more.
Yeah. Hop down, chat.
All right, Zib, thank you for coming to show us your shit, man. I don't think it looks that bad though, dude. I'm not having an issue with it. You know what I mean? Like, you overfed it one time, it's got a little too much nitrogen, big deal. Feed it water, it'll be good. That's the beauty of
I think also it's
All right,
those
thanks a lot.
red hairs are
Peace,
from
Zib.
overfeeding.
Hey,
Well, that
we're
wasn't
gonna take
horrible.
off.
Okay, well, you guys have a good evening.
Thanks,
I
you too.
appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out and shit.
You start chat.
I may join you later alone.
Bowl.
Yep.
I was gonna be hopping
you're
over. It
sti-
sounds like.
If you're still on,
Okay.
Hey, peace.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're still
Guys.
on alone, I might hop in. See you, everybody.
Boom, boom. We have to get better at doing that, and I'm not sure how to do it yet. Because on our channel, it's just basically Midwest the whole time. Listening to it. Sorry.
It was really hard for me
Yeah.
to get a word in.
You try to get every word in power, and that's not good. You have to learn how to shut up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we also got to learn about the delay too. So
Is there a delay?
yeah, oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, like 3 seconds or something.
Don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4,
About
5.
20 seconds on. It's about 20 seconds on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Now I understand what you mean.
when we're live.
Then we were going into Zoom,
Hey.
and then Zoom is going over to StreamYards, and StreamYards going up to the internet. So
Yeah,
it's quite a bit of delay, but think of all that.
Yeah, of
Then the signal coming from your voice to us over in the States and North America.
I think that takes like few seconds sometimes.
Nothing takes seconds, but
Now it's like immediate, but sometimes there is like few second delay.
Oh,
speed of light can go around the earth 7 seconds in 1 second. 7 times in 1 second.
Midwest, was that a puppy or a grown dog who was behind you?
Who's
Midwest, was it a puppy or a grown dog?
It's a grown dog, 12-year-old.
Okay. I just didn't saw him or her quite well. Cute dog.
He's a Westie Poo.
I don't know the races.
Come here, move it. Move it.
My sister got like a year ago a small dog. You know, the ones that have run into the wall and their faces have gone flat.
A pug.
That's Howard's
No,
dogs.
I think it was some.
Howard's dogs.
I think it was not Wilshire. How you say it in English? I don't know. But some English and something to the end.
Irrelevant.
Like how you say those dogs who have like flat faces and pointy ears and fat little. I think they are rat hunters.
Bulldogs.
No bulldog. Smaller than bulldog. Like half the size than bulldog.
Weeder dog.
It was
Weeder
like
dog.
it
They
wasn't.
were good ratters. Long and arrow, get in the rat hole. Get those rats out of there. The Weeder dogs, they're very vicious. Weyerhausers or
No Wiener dog.
Weyerhausers or whatever they're called.
It
The
was
hot
some. I think it was some English city, and
We
the
really
English
spending
were-
time on this? Really?
No, necessarily.
Okay, then why are we
you-
still talking about it? Sorry, I'm sorry. I have no patience with some shit like
Time's
that.
up. Time's up.
Let's change the subject
There
to
you
something
go.
else. Give us something cool to talk about, Cobra.
I'm good.
The
to talk
solar
about.
panels, how they're been working. How your solar panels been working.
I don't understand what you said.
How your solar panels.
How are they working?
Oh, my solar panels are working great.
Nice.
My electric bill this month was $95.
Nice.
Better than last month. Good.
How much it would have been without the panels?
Usually it's 300.
Oh, like you said, save 2/3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not the big things that I'm not
At
trying
least
to
when-
do the big
At least
things.
when the sun is shining.
Yeah, but slowly you get
Cloudy,
it.
dreary days, shorter days. All
Yeah, I gotta
change.
get more. I know I added some more solar panels before too long.
Yeah,
Little,
little by little. Little by little, you get it bigger and bigger.
How much
Soon
you
enough,
invested
you
in
get
it so
more
far?
power than you need.
You have your basic consumption and whatever else is
I'm trying Midwest. What was that?
How much do you have invested in it already?
Probably 1,800 altogether. For all the batteries and solar panels.
in a year, it'll pay for
No.
itself in a year or 2 years.
Well, I'm again, I'm not doing it.
That's super cheap.
You're doing experiments with it.
right, I'm doing experiment, one piece at a time, rewiring basically my house. All my shit. I can show you.
Do you have a windmill or
Here's my machine right here. Right, this cord goes here to the refrigerator, all the way up to the refrigerator. This one goes back here to all my electronic stuff over here on the floor.
Yeah.
You see that wire down there back?
How
From the
long
big-
is the cord to your refrigerator?
Watch out for that.
40
pipe.
feet.
there's battery?
Yeah. That's not good.
Good, you have battery.
You hear that? Did you
That might
hear
do
that,
damage
Cobra?
to that might do
Which one?
damage to your
Midwest? I'm sorry,
refrigerator
Howard,
motor.
7, saying is not good. Length
I'm
of
saying
cord.
it might do damage to the motor of your refrigerator.
So,
Long cords aren't good for machinery.
It all depends on the gauge.
True.
yeah, it is 10 gauge, so I knew it was gonna be long and all that.
Oh, is it? It's a 10
10
gauge
gauge.
cord, yeah.
Cobra, do you have windmills or any other alternate?
No, I don't have, because I don't have any really wind here. Not much wind here at my house.
Okay.
So I don't try to harvest that.
What other options there are?
Cobra.
What other options out there? Get on this fucking treadmill and start walking. Ride my bike.
I know they create energy from waves, but that's impossible for you.
There's no running water around me. If there was, I'd definitely want to put a fucking water bill in there.
Make a kiddie pool on the backyard and get
Yeah,
those.
well, how do you do anything with a kiddie pool? There's having water doing you no good.
You need some kind of shaker for it to
Make it move. Make it move. Takes
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm liking the solar panels. I mean, I'm 21% efficiency is good as far as I'm concerned.
I'm sure you like it. Who wouldn't like
When
that?
I get full sun, we get typically 600 watts easy all the time in the panel into my batteries. And that's enough to charge the batteries in 3 hours for sure.
Whoa.
But if it's not, then I have to start my generator, and then the generator takes probably 2 hours to charge all the batteries again. But
That's
it also
quite
costs me
fast.
gas to do that.
That's really fast.
I have 3 kick-ass generators, chargers.
Yeah.
Show you a few. Down there, there's
I
one.
really should talk to my
One down there, and
sister.
there's 2 more right there. So I have 3 chargers for all my batteries, right, Another battery over there with, I guess, got a new inverter over
Wait a
there.
minute. So you're
6,000 watt inverter.
Are you charging your batteries with?
The solar panel, yes. Right here.
You're charging your batteries with with a battery.
With my solar panels right here. Plug
Okay.
that in.
Yeah.
That's the
And that goes to the chargers and all that.
Yeah.
that's the best part, that you have the battery.
Oh yeah, the batteries, right? Without batteries, I would be fucked without batteries.
Yeah, and in
I
future
have
you
5,000 kilowatts in batteries. So I got enough,
Future.
good enough batteries to last overnight for sure.
yeah, and future when you get more panels,
We'll
you get
see
more
about
batteries.
we'll see about when I turn my heater on. I bought this just today, came in. Say 6,000 watt inverter.
Power inverter, yeah.
Plug in my battery, then I plug
That little
Plug
thing
it in right
is
there.
6,000 watts.
Yeah.
Wow.
They can do unbelievable.
6,000 watt
results.
I have a 3,000 watt one that's probably 6 times bigger than that.
Yeah, I bought
Made
it
in
20 years ago
90s.
too.
No, it wasn't. It was probably made about 6 years ago.
So
Oh.
I don't know how this is gonna work. It's cheap, it feels cheap. It's China, it's plastic,
Yeah.
So I don't know how it's gonna work. I haven't used it yet.
Knock-
I'm
knock
gonna
on the
plug it into
wood.
that battery, go downstairs, and see how it runs my furnace and how long it runs for.
Knock on the
I'll give
wood.
you an idea. That blow motor will suck a battery dry in about fucking 20 minutes. It It will. My neighbor next door was just using a little motor for a pellet stove. And she was eating fucking deep cycle batteries fucking every 3
They
hours.
suck. Those deep cycle batteries suck.
Yeah, well.
LFP the way to go.
What's that?
LFP batteries are the way to
Oh,
go.
absolutely.
Did I understand that he needs power to use the stove?
That's bad. I know the only power I would need on my stove is the spark to get it lit, which I could get with a lighter.
Well,
I
your
don't have to have a
stove-
stove plugged in.
your
I have
stove-
natural gas built plugged into the
Will your
house.
natural, yeah, but will your natural gas valve turn on without electricity?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Some stoves won't, you know. If the
No.
power goes out, the gas will not come on.
Yes. When we lost power and why all this shit started, because I lost power 4 days. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That's what started all this shit. Well, that's how I had heat here, was lighting the stove on.
Oh, no shit.
I have to do that few times in winter times when it's had.
Yeah, since I've owned a house, I've had a generator. I've always had a means to
Yeah,
power up.
and you know that part of that story is I didn't have a generator. Then we got
Right.
one. It was the first one we got was from eBay, and it was 12,000 watt Westinghouse. It was bullshit. They returned my money. Then I got this one, and they shipped to me. It wasn't the one I thought it was. And I called them. They said return it. I was like, "Oh, I don't want it. Return it." They said, no, that's okay. You can keep it. Okay. So I got it free. So if I take that out of the picture, actually the number of my cost of electricity and everything, all this shit has been going down to $1,200 probably, because that's $600 that I got for free.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm real happy with my generator, and I got that thing goes 20 hours easy on 3 gallons of fuel.
Yeah, I just had the other day go out and get 2.5 gallons to my tank.
How many hours? You said 7
I get 20 hours.
with 3 gallons.
Well, 2.5,
Okay.
3 gallons of fuel, yeah. And then I'm running a refrigerator, various lights and tools and whatnot,
How many watts it gives?
It's a 5,000 watt generator.
Okay.
Oh, it runs the well too. That was the big thing.
Yeah, it's 240.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
I just feed in 240 and then the panel distributes it down to 120 where I need it,
Do you have batteries up there?
I do, but I don't even use them anymore.
Oh, you definitely got to invest in the LFP batteries, brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
And these charger too. This fucking charger I bought loads those things up. 60 amp charger.
Right.
Fills up those batteries in no time.
Right.
Because they can take 100 amps in,
Yep.
And then we'll see, because the bad time of the year is coming up. So
What's that?
the bad time of the year for me, I know, is coming up, where there's shorter days and and I have to run the furnace. And I don't think the furnace is going to be that much. I really don't. I think it's natural gas it uses more than electricity. I don't, my refrigerator is always running. It's running 143 watts right now.
If you had a boiler,
No, I don't.
you would be correct that you would the gas would boil the water. You don't have to run a circulator pump. But now you're talking a big old motor that powers that blower, and that fucking squirrel cage is about a fucking 1.5 feet big. That swings around in there, man, making fucking wind to blow up the rest of the house.
Yeah.
That thing, I'm telling you, that thing uses up power. It will suck a battery dry. You won't believe how fast it will use up a battery.
I definitely will be curious.
Time for bed.
I mean, even if you had to power that, just the furnace alone, and you can just keep running your other shit the way you're running it, you're still doing really good.
Even if you only got enough to run your computer and your TV and
Right.
a few lights around you, it's still every little bit counts.
Wait, I'm already, like I said, my refrigerator and all my electronic shit is off the grid.
Right.
You know, I'm not paying for any of that. But like I said, I don't have right now any furnace going. And I think that's these two things I have right here that I just got. We should power it. How long will it power it for? I don't know. That's what you say. It's going to last 20 minutes. I hope it's going to run for 4 hours of total time. And that 4 hours will be spread amongst the 8 hours overnight. Then I'm good.
Well, the thing that
I
I
run all the
don't know
time.
what
And
you
that's
keep
what
your
my
heat on,
house
how
is.
well you know, I mean, how well insulated is your house?
It is well
What do you
insulated.
keep
So
what do you keep your heat on?
68.
So at 68, if your house is well insulated, how often is your furnace going to kick on? Every 15 minutes?
Maybe I'd say every half hour, more likely.
Yeah.
Depends how many times you open and close the door.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on the outside temperature.
I know. I
Right,
know.
so I don't know, but you know, I understand your point of view, and
Yeah.
I think my battery's gonna last, 1280 watts. That's a fair amount of water. How much watts is the power of the motor use? The fan, electric fan on that
Well,
motor?
the
Maybe
thing with-
100 watts, maybe 200 watts. Give it the worst. Okay, 200 watts.
Yeah, but it's
Total
not that.
battery
It's
behind
the
the glass.
startup. It's the startup of the motor that's going to kill
Well,
you.
this can handle that. That's no problem. The start. The
Yeah,
start
but your
only
body's
seconds.
Oh, I understand that. It's the draw. The motor probably uses 10 watts to power itself, but it's going to use 600 watts to get itself going.
Wait,
Yeah.
but that's only lasts seconds, and the battery can put out 100 amps.
Oh, I
No
know.
problem.
Well, once
180
it
watts.
sucks it out, it's not going back in. And it's going to do that every 15 minutes or a half hour when it kicks on.
Why?
Well,
But that's
you'll
not
see.
680 watts does not go for the whole hour. So that'd be 680 watt hours.
No, I
So if
understand
you do it
that.
for 1 minute, that's 680 watt minutes. That's nothing.
Okay.
I mean, I sit there watching this shit all the time. I
Yeah.
watch what the fuck goes on in my electricity all the time. That's 154 watts I'm using in here right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, but all I know is the biggest problem with all I see that is the startup watts for any heavy appliances,
Right.
well pumps, any of the heavy air conditioning, furnace systems. That's the
If
drawback.
you want, I'll go down and test it right now and
Pretty much
show
Well,
you.
listen, the last time you did it, you knocked yourself offline.
I know. So that is the next step. Is I will go downstairs and plug this all in and test it. All I have to do is go plug it all in, and get my cell phone down there to show it.
You don't have to prove it to me, man. I'm willing.
I
to
know
wait
it's
and see
for
what
me.
happens.
I know. And like you said, it's the worst case. Oh boy, I get to leave it plugged into the wall power.
Exactly.
Yeah. As long as you got power, that's all that matters. You lose it from the power company, you can always run your generator then.
Yeah.
Wait. I know when my refrigerator does and the compressor comes on, I watch my machine go up to 600 watts. Does it for maybe 1 minute and goes back down.
Well, that's a refrigerator.
It's a refrigerator. It's a small
Wait.
Refrigerator don't draw much at all. 600
compressors
watts
are
ain't
so
nothing.
small nowadays on refrigerators, they're not that big.
Right.
Right. So with the 6,000 watt inverter, I should be able to handle any kind of power surge up to 6,000 watts. And then the battery has to be able to handle 1,280 watt hours. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I know.
We'll see. Yeah, I
We'll
don't
see.
know. I'm not familiar with those batteries either, so like I said, man,
LFP. Look it up.
Yeah.
LiPo
LFP batteries.
batteries, yep. Lithium iron phosphate.
Yes. Yes. the good thing about, one of the best things about them is that 100% depth of discharge, that you can completely use all 1280 watts, then fill it up every day
Yeah.
for 4,000 times.
That's every 5 years, you gotta get new batteries, so.
Do your math again, more like 10. 3,650 days would be 10 years. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, it's a fucking rabbit hole that I went down, and I'm still falling. I know it. I told the wife the other day, you know, when I got this shit coming in, she's like, "What the fuck are you getting this for?" I'm like,
Well, yeah, you know, technology is pretty good, you know, my grow lights I built are 5 years old now, so at least 5 years old, not close
my-
to now.
my first light I bought, LED. Well, not the first LED I bought, but the first white LED I bought, that Crescent Panther, the angled light. I like that. That's still my best light. That light's, I bought that in 2017.
Yeah.
That was 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
I mean, the first LED light I bought, I still got it. It's in parts here because it went bad. It is around 2015 or so. 2014. Some of the old parts to it.
I have an LED light right behind me right now.
That was $600 when I bought it, and it's only 150 watts.
I'd take apart the power with this battery right here. Couldn't get it to work though.
What is that? A light?
LED, yeah.
Oh,
A quantum board, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I have the driver for it, but I cut off the wires thinking that, okay, I direct DC power, which is what my batteries are, should be able to power this. You know, without any conversion.
No.
Otherwise, they're converting from DC to AC, then back to DC, which is stupid.
It's probably powered by milliamps. It was LED.
Yeah, milliamps, yeah.
Right.
2,800 milliamps, which is less than 3 amps, you know, I mean.
Yeah, but you need a step down transformer to convert that, which you cut off.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna call it a night, I believe.
Yeah. Peace out, everybody.
Yeah.
Mr. Seven.
Heavier.
Your
Thanks
package is
for-
on the way, Mr. Seven.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Let me know.
that. Good boys.
That well.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Have a good night all.
Okay.
Yeah, good night.
See you, Pa. See you, Howard.
Well, yeah, 7.
See you, Midwest.
Cheers, Howard.
Good night all. I'm going to loan if he is still on.
Peace.
Yeah. See you
Peace
there.
out.
Be well.